All right, Roger. I think the skull has cooled.
It did. I'm
sufficiently.
gonna pick it up,
Touch.
bounce it on my knee,
Oh, oh,
and it's
adorable.
burping a little bit.
Oh, that's less adorable. Ah!
Yeah, it's a smelly one.
Oh, the gases.
So I've been watching on Marathon Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, starring Jonathan Frakes.
Dude,
And-
the slowed down Jonathan Frakes thing.
It's so good.
It's
Jonathan
so
Frakes
funny.
asking you questions drunk.
I,
Have you ever had a barbecue?
okay. I'm gonna load it up in case we want to watch it.
Do you like looking at dogs?
Fuck. Yeah.
So on season 3 of that episode, there is one, and I forgot what it's called, but it is about a vampire who attacks a hospital.
To get the blood.
To get the blood.
I've
Yes,
seen this one.
it's one of the most famous Beyond Beliefs. Apparently, according to the author of all this that does the research, found firsthand accounts of this incident happening in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And what we got really is like the whole thing to where like someone was stealing blood or something, like very vampiric things happening.
That's what Dracula does.
That's what Dracula does.
I suppose he could ask for it. What if Dracula just asked for it?
I would give it to him. We're like,
I would give him some
yeah.
blood.
How much you need? I got 9 pints up in this bitch.
If he was like a chill dude who wasn't like, seducing me and taking it against my will, if he was a neighbor who was like, listen, I am a child of the night. I need to borrow a cup of blood.
A cup of blood, no problem.
Sure, dude.
That being said, I don't know how much blood's in here and what a pint is overall.
It's like a life or death for this guy.
I'm gonna give him the blood.
Yeah. And that's why you got to donate blood, folks. Get down there, donate blood. Vampires need it.
Yes. So I couldn't find anything on that case.
Oh.
But
But he said it was true. He said it was fact.
He said it was a fact. The researcher, who I forgot their name, but I'll remember it when I pop open another episode of Beyond Belief, said that they found firsthand accounts from a hospital in Pennsylvania where this supposedly happened.
Mhm.
But cursory search on this, I found a paper from the Rand Corporation.
Mhm.
Rand Research and Commentary at rand.org, RAND.org, in their public research
R&D.
files, I guess.
Yeah.
And apparently the Rand Corporation has been conducting research on the exploitation of superstitions for purposes of psychological warfare in coordination with the CIA.
Sick.
Yeah.
Tight. Glad that's happening.
The main
Glad we're helping. Glad we're part of that machine.
the main military branch of research came from the U.S. Air Force. For reasons that we'll go into, but this goes back way far. I'm gonna share the page.
Witch's Broom.
You can download this. This is all public information that is to be studied and researched. Like, this isn't like hidden, but some of the stuff that has happened because of this research is hidden. An introduction, superstition in World War II, Germany, and other countries.
Cool.
This is going to be probably a multi-part. We're just going to gloss over a lot of this right now.
This is exactly my shit.
It goes deep. Post-war reports of superstition in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, deliberate manipulation of superstitions, attitudes for purposes of psychological warfare, and a few factors to be considered in exploiting superstitions. A nice addendum to this article.
never make a deal with a leprechaun.
What does that mean? Well, first you have to find a little person.
Yeah,
Dress
fairies
them
can
up in
be
gold.
trusted, but yeah.
We're gonna have to do a number of illegal things. I think the CIA is only all illegal stuff, but law is international.
They're like, it's like the Men in Black, but for like brownies and pixies.
So this article that we are going to read comes from Gizmodo on their IO9 situations by one Sarik Lamar. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's CYRIAQUE. Sarike Lamar. And it is titled How Ghosts, Superstitions, and Vampires Have Been Used in Psychological Warfare. And I will go into the article in depth, but this is just what got me there and then found the actual RAND report. According to Gizmodo and the RAND report, in World War II, U.S. forces exploited the Nazis' predilection to put stock in superstitions and the occult. If you don't know much about that, Nazis were some new age freaks. They, a number of their, what's the right word? Sieges of various neighboring communities, I think Austria in particular, were to get religious artifacts. One of them being the Spear of Destiny or the Spear of Longinus.
Sure. Right. Same thing. Same deal.
Dude who stabbed Jesus. And it was all like, ah.
Yeah, they loved that shit.
Yeah. They loved it. They believed in all of it. The Vril Society was the start of all of it. Learn into that. We've done episodes on it. Werewolf Radar, werewolfradar.com. And you can check out the whole backlog. We got every episode there for the most part. We're missing some of the early Halcyon. Anyway,
there was
it's listenable.
A whole platoon of Nazi wizards trying to cast spells to hex various thingies.
Yes. And the
Rand Corporation doing a little close-up magic for one another, probably.
A little bit, just to make the parties less grim.
You don't want all this you don't want all this meth to go to waste.
They did love meth. Man. I mean, so do we.
Doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't? People, I mean, look, if your brother only gets out of jail 1, 2, 3, 4 times, get the crystal meth out.
So I forgot what the CIA was called during World War II. OSI?
Operation of Secret Intelligence.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
Office.
But with the Rand Corporation, they did a number of studies on how pseudoscience connoisseur Joseph Goebbels counteracted Allied attempts to strike fear into superstitions of the German people. They would hit up all the stuffs, ghosts, witches, not entering the dark woods of Germany.
Sure, the Black Forest.
Yes,
it's filled with cakes.
Indeed. One somewhat hilarious incident was when the British military created a giant mannequin to scare the rural residents of Italy.
Incredible. That rocks.
Yes. According to the paper, a large shambling creature was assembled to freak out superstitious locals. It was worth noting that Jasper Mascaline did have a penchant for embellishments.
I love this.
The U.S. military, however, pulled a similar tactic in the 1950s when Major General Edward G. Lansdale spearheaded the rumor that an aswang was loose in the Philippines.
Yowza. I mean, that's where it would be.
Yep. In Filipino mythology, as we all know, it's the aswang is a winged vampire-like witch
figure. Yeah.
It loves unborn fetuses, likes to suckle on the juice.
Who doesn't?
Crack them open,
Ugh, yikes.
Like Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, in that South Park.
Yeah. Suck it down.
It was a weird swing they took at Christopher Reeves, huh?
Such a weird thing to be like, he's pushing legitimate research, and the South Park people went, fuck him.
Fuck him. Let's make fun of him now.
The aswang Nope. The U.S. military was battling communist Huk rebels and concocted possibly the only covert operation in human history to stage a vampire attack.
Oh,
To the superstitious, the Huck battleground was a haunted place filled with ghost and eerie creatures, says Lansdale.
wow.
A combat Psy-War squad was brought in. I could truly only assume part of the same division that did the Ghost Army in Normandy. Like,
Uh-huh.
psychological warfare, especially in World War II, hit its fucking peak, I feel, to where literal ghost armies of like fake tanks were built to fool invasion plans, you know?
But were they making giants? I don't think so.
Well, except for that one platoon in Italy that literally made a giant. Yes.
Yeah. I think what I'm saying is more of them should have been doing that.
Fair enough.
Ghost armies of tanks? Who cares?
In
Ghost armies of giants? Mamma mia. Jack the Beanstalk. Mama, we got to get the hell out of here.
In America's Pacific Front, once again, we're in the Philippines, and a combat Psy-War squad was brought in. It planted stories among town residents of an Aswang living on the hill where the Hucks were based.
Okay.
2 nights later, after giving the stories time to make their way up to the hill camp, the Psy-War squad set up an ambush along the trail used by the Hucks.
Okay.
When a Huck patrol came along the trail, the ambushers silently snatched the last man of the patrol, their move unseen in the dark night.
Oh.
They then punctured his neck with 2 holes, vampire fashion, held up the body by the heels, drained it of blood, and put the corpse back on the trail. The Hucks, of course, returned looking for the man and found their lifeless comrade drained of blood. Every member of the patrol believed that an Aswang got him because, it
might as well have.
They, according to Lansdale, the squadron moved out of the vicinity after this attack.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Incredible. I can only imagine that some of the shit we talked about on here is the cause of the CIA and PsyOps war platoons being brought in.
Sure. Wow. Yeah. Crazy.
Let's go to Vietnam.
We already went. It didn't go great.
We went a 3rd time in the 90s. Went weirdly good for the fashion industry.
Yeah. Oh, you mean just like us?
No, I just meant America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The moment the Viet Cong won,
state.
The moment the Viet Cong won, they went, yeah, we're communists, but like marketplaces, right? Like they went, no, we're capitalists, but fuck you, America and France, we're communist.
Yeah. Oh, it makes you mad? Look, we're doing it. We're
what's the Korean form of it? And I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, maybe but Junko, where it's the mentality of fuck America.
Funny. Jesus.
It's truly fuck any foreign power. It started with Korea and Japanese imperialism, but it now applies to America.
Sure. You're all Earthlings.
We're all Earthlings. So in Vietnam, we have Operation Wandering Soul, which was an attempt to rattle the Viet Cong by making the jungle seem like it was haunted by fallen soldiers.
Cool.
This propaganda relied on the Vietnamese belief that if a body isn't interred near its corporeal home, the soul will still wander the earth.
Interesting.
U.S. forces blasted eerie recordings of disembodied souls on the ground and air. And this article is also leaving a lot of war crimes that the U.S. did to also help this belief. And then on February 1907, an account in Tropic Lightning News described the recording as an effective means to shake up the Viet Cong forces.
Wow.
If you were,
how would you make it sound like? So it's like American GI ghosts.
So And I don't have the
You
research to
playing
truly
rock and
say
roll
this.
and talking about smokes and
I
stuff.
know I know a lot of what happened in Vietnam because of where I lived, being a latchkey kid, a lot of my friends being Vietnamese whose parents came from this
Yeah.
war.
You went to
And I went
you
to
were
Vietnam
in
in the 90s to help set up a sweatshop for Nike.
right.
Yes.
And you're 80 and
I'm 87,
you
yes.
were involved in the war in a lot of ways.
But from what I understand, U.S. troops would take soldiers, who should be prisoners of war, record shit, and finish them off.
Oh,
War crimes. I'm not saying this happened. There is not a
right.
lot of ICC talk about this because we just all acknowledge the atrocities of America, but don't
Yikes.
want to go into it. They did some war crimes to help this thing work.
Wow.
I mean, same thing as a swang. Like I'm not an international lawyer at The
Mm-hmm.
Hague,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's a war crime as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they did
is it
sounds
a
of
war
dying
crime
soldiers.
or is it more of a
Soul crime.
spooky little kind of Scooby-Doo caper?
A and B, weirdly
Okay.
enough, if we're
Fair
gonna
enough.
put it in terms like that.
Got it.
Because like this was definitely, I feel, although you needed to do some harm first, this was then used as a way to where like maybe we don't have to fight. Can we just scare these people into surrendering?
Right. Hmm. Okay.
Wandering Soul. This is from, who is this from? This is from the Tropic Lightning News. If you were a wolfhound of the 1st Battalion, 27th Infantry, blah, 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 blah. I guess it is important for war crimes. 1st Battalion, 27th Infantry, 25th Infantry Division, and we're at the Fire Support Base Chamberlain on the night of February 10th, you might have sworn that the place was being haunted by poltergeist. Ghost, that is, because
Ooh,
poltergeist is too German at the time.
right. Poltergeist.
The moans, groans, and weird sounds began at 8 at night, a likely time for the cloud-like forms to reveal themselves. A lot of fog and shit coming off of everything, I assume. Of course, ghosts are non-existent. Shut your fucking mouth. Yes, they are. In this
Yeah.
case, the
What the
ghost and
fuck
weird
kind of
sounds.
journalism is that?
Yeah. In this case, the ghost and weird sounds were furnished by the 6th PSYOP team and the S5 section of the 127th Wolfhounds, who were conducting a night mission at Chamberlain with the help of loudspeakers and a tape of The Wandering Soul, a mythical tale of a Viet Cong gone to Buddha. The mission was a success. The Wandering Soul tape is a tape about the soul of a dead Viet Cong. It describes the wandering of his soul about the countryside. The dead VC tells his comrades to look at what is happening to his soul and that he will never be at rest, always wandering, said Captain William Goodman of Philadelphia. Hey, another Philly reference. Crazy how much we've mentioned that place.
Yeah.
In my segment.
Yeah,
The Battalion
thinking about war
S5.
crimes.
Let's not talk about the war crimes that has happened in Philadelphia.
Oh boy.
Wait. Tulsa. Learn about it.
Hmm.
Buddhists believe very strongly that if they aren't properly buried and properly mourned, their soul will wander through eternity, added First Lieutenant Peter Boney of Boston, the official in charge of the 6th PSYOP team. We play upon the psychological superstitions and fear of the enemy. The method is very effective, Boney said.
I bet.
And there are more. We're going to go into it because this is just the tip of the iceberg of things apparently America has done that vicariously we've talked about through the lens of ghosts and vampires. It's very crazy. I'm going to go share this the PDF of the exploitation of superstitions for purposes of psychological warfare in our Discord and jazz. Check it out because it is a fascinating romp through history and supernatural ism.
Yeah, sure. Ism.
Ism.
Hell yeah.
Very fascinating. There's the case of Rudolf Hess, if you're familiar with the name.
Yes.
I forgot what type of Nazi he was, but he apparently had
I think he was
a propaganda against him.
Well, I think
was he the good?
I think
Nazi?
he was the werewolf, wasn't he? Was he the werewolf of Dusseldorf or whatever? Rudolf
Might
Hess?
be. We'll share it, and I'm going to go into this, of course. If not, Hess is a common German last name, so maybe related.
Maybe.
But fascinating. I'm gonna, as I keep saying, we're gonna return to this.
Nazi.
But that's my part one of Ghost the CIA has invented.
Wow. Well, there you go, folks. That does it for another episode of Werewolf Radar. We loved to see you here, Glenn Skellington. It was great to see you, as ever.
We had a few
first
people.
time
Michael
hanging
King,
with us,
Janet Cheesebutt was here in the bunker.
Out all along. If you too would like to join us here in the bunker, you can become a Dark Council member by going and checking out patreon.com/werewolf radar. You can help us for as little as $1 a month. And it helps us keep the radar grinding and the gears greased with ghoul grave grease. I just wanted to keep alliterating. But you can also check us out on YouTube. Podcast stuff. Share us. 5 stars, please. 5 stars, please. If you see us post clips of this episode, please share those.
I'm gonna start getting that done again. I apologize for the lack of short shareable clips.
You can leave now, but before you do, I want you to remember that we love you, we fear you, we respect you. Please join us in our sign-off line on the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Punch the sky,
Spaceman Joe. My tattoo is the right color to chroma key it.